of all, he's a great friend of mine, man, and I appreciate what he has done for gospel hip-hop music.
You can't say enough about Madge, man.
Madge is definitely one of the forerunners.
He really is the first guy to not only get on it and get in the game, but to stick with it.
Big up in DJ Madge for staying on the grind, representing hip-hop to the fullest.
Phenomenal party DJ.
Really fresh DJ, doing so much for the scene.
A guy that loves hip-hop, a guy that loves Jesus, a guy that believes in it.
This cat is a DJ. He rocks parties. He does, club shows. He also holds down the radio show. Much love for giving unsigned cats like myself the opportunity to shine on record and on radio with the Virtual Frequency Show.
Well, DJing for me has always been a way of expression. I saw my man Chill Hill, the guy who mentored me into DJing for the first time. I'm like, yo, that's pretty dope. I've got to learn how to do that. He took me under his wing and taught me a few things and started playing the club circuits, house parties, wherever I could get. I just fell in love with it. There's something about taking records and moving a crowd, having a good time, making people happy, and I love it. Okay, now I'm DJing clubs, and there's people like, yo, can you make me a mixtape? And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. That turned into people actually wanting me to do mixtapes for them all the time. Well, all of a sudden, I'm duplicating mixtapes in my bedroom. You know what I'm saying? People are actually wanting to, almost subscribe to what I'm doing.
Mixtapes is basically how hip-hop circulated in the streets before it got to the major labels. Grandmaster Flash, Furious Five started out like that. Run DMC started out like that. Fearless Four, Kool Herc, all these cats was doing these mixtapes to where it got to the point where the major labels started checking for it and was like, yo, who is this? And Sugar Hill was like the first one to get picked up through the mixtape circulation. So mixtapes are very important.
Life kind of took an interesting turn. I'm at the top of my game in my hometown, but I just didn't feel content with who I was as a person, believe it or not. In the middle of all that success, a friend of mine told me about another guy who was a Christian rapper. Came up to me, gave me a CD of this group called SFC. I'm like, yo, these dudes are talking about God, man. This is fresh. And the music actually led me to start asking some very difficult questions to myself. Long story short, I committed my life to Christ and became his disciple. Then it turns out that there's an entire culture of Christian rap music. And I'm like, yo, somebody's got to get this stuff out there. I broke out all my instrumentals from some of my older records, and I started blending it in with the Christian hip hop stuff. Next thing I know, I'm making mixtapes. I got Christian hip hop mixtapes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The mixtape that I was on with the DJ Madge turned my name on to a whole bunch of people that never even really heard of me. It's like a new generation thing too, so it's the same effect that it was back in the day. Cats putting out these mixtapes and exposing MCs to people who basically wouldn't walk in the store and just buy certain people's albums. So that was a beautiful thing.
We did the Sabbatical Transit mixtape, sold it over the internet, got approached by a few labels to do some joint ventures with them. Goatee Records gave me a call one day. They're like, hey, we like what you're doing. We'd like to put some of that on. DJ Madge, the mixtapes were born from there. The DJ's taken on several roles now. It's got many faces to it. You have the guy who's in the clubs, holding it down. You got the guy who's DJing for a rap group. You got the guy who's strictly mixtapes. You got the turntablist. You got the radio cat. For me, I think My favorite area to dwell would be where I started, which is mixing.
One for DJs, two for MCs, three stand for graffiti artistry, four for
Madge thinks like a producer. He's dropping the right cuts in the right places for me. He's been in the game for a minute and it shows. He's a featured artist on stage. I mean, when you introduce DJ Madge, the crowd is like,
Well, the live side of what DJ Madge brings to the table is very similar to what some people may have experienced in the rave scene, where there's techno and house being played. It's just that I'm bringing the hip hop and R&B stuff. If you want to worship, worship. If you want to break dance, break dance. If you just want to fellowship, have a good time, whatever, bring your parents. All the music's clean. There's no drama. Sometimes I have a guest MC come in and rock a set or whatever. It's all good. And then there's also the scenarios where I'm the guy holding things down between set changes, multiple rap groups or multiple bands or whatever, just keeping the crowd involved and interactive. I really like those kind of things right there.
You're listening to my new LP. If you need a mic, then my man, listen, please, huh? Don't ever think you can go to the store, and if they're sold out, tell them please get more. John Rubin for the few who was asking. Middle name Rubin and my last name is Aspen.
Kids are always asking, how can I be a DJ? What can I do to get in the game? My advice is always this: find someone who's good at it and get under them. Learn from them, serve them, carry their records around. In turn, you'll be educated on the tricks of being a DJ.
But the bottom line is, this is music, so the same principles apply. Before there was a kid doing mixtapes, there was a kid learning about what a whole note was, what tempo was, you know what I'm saying? Key signature, counting bars. You have to know these basic things, basic music theory, in order to communicate to other people what you're doing, because you can't say, hey, I'm gonna drop this cut right there. No, you have to say, I'm gonna come in on verse 2, bar 4, beat 3. You know what I mean? You have to be able to do that.
This new record, The Ringleader, is a passion of mine. The whole record is based on Romans chapter 1, verse 20, that speaks about God's invisible attributes that are clear to man and leaving us without excuse that he definitely exists. I just want this record to be viewed as a celebration of the God of the universe that causes all things to work together for good. As long as there's music, as long as there's a beat, there will be the DJ. If we keep duplicating ourselves in the next generation, if we educate ourselves on the technology that's out there, the business that's out there, if we just stay innovative with what we're doing, DJing is going to be around for a long time. There's a lot of guys out there and girls who are doing what I'm doing. There's a female DJ out here. Her name is Southpaw. There's my man DJ Form down with the Grits crew. There's DJ Skillspin. There's my man DJ Manuel who's down with John Rubin. There's DJ All-Star. There's DJ Knuckles. There's DJ Cut. DJ Lace from the Atlanta crew. DJ Morphus. DJ EW. There's a ton of people out there who are doing what I'm doing. A lot of good things happening out there, and I think we're going to be around for a long time.
I think it's just another representation of, what hip hop is all about, besides just the MC. We like to have a DJ always.
And I love the DJ, you know what I mean? The DJ, I watch a DJ and I just want to go home and write.
And we respect the heck out of a DJ. Can I say heck? Is heck a naughty word? I hope not, because we respect the heck out of a DJ. Or shows it.
It's a wrap. We're out.